Bringing the talks of the bar to your ears. This is Bartender Talks.
Live from the HMG studios. Welcome, everybody. This is Bartender Talks, where we bring the talks of the bar to your ears on this podcast. My name is DJ Intake. I am your host, and I got the one and only Brick Events with me. Brick, how we feeling?
Yo, I'm just, I'm tired, Intake. It's been a long week. I'm trying to get drunk.
Hey, you really felt that with him, right?
Yo, you know Halloween weekend is just like the longest weekend ever in terms of partying.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was a good one. It was a good one. Shout out to everybody that came out this weekend. We had a lot of events.
Big facts.
I know I had a lot of events. I just came back from vacation.
Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah.
Doing it big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful out there. I want to introduce our mixologist, of course, Kim. How we feeling?
Hi, feeling great today. How are you?
Yes.
I'm great. I'm feeling refreshed. Enjoying these drinks. Why don't you tell us what we're having today?
So today we're having sort of like a margarita, but I put a little twist on it. So it's tequila, a little bit of lime juice, and agave.
Nice.
So a little sweet, refreshing.
Yeah, it's
lime
great.
slices over the top, so it looks pretty.
It looks very good, and it tastes even better. We got a great show lined up for you today. We got the one and only Nymrod in the building. Nymrod, what's up?
Yo, what up? Thank you for having me.
Nah, we really appreciate you coming by. We're going to talk to you in a little bit. We really want to find out, about your story and where you going with, everything that you're doing right now.
Copy that.
You got a big, huge movement. We did a lot of research. We got a lot of questions that we want to ask you.
All right.
But before that, we want to get into a couple topics.
Yes, sir.
In the headlines today, Elon Musk has offered to sell some of his Tesla stock so that he can end world hunger. There was a tweet that the UN had posted saying that $6 billion to help 42 million people that are literally gonna die if we don't reach them. So, of course, asking the world's richest man, Elon Musk, shouting him out, calling him out, if you would say. He's willing to actually pay it. This is only 2% of his net worth, so it's not a lot out of his pocket. And he's going to put it up. He's going to put it up if the UN actually comes up with a plan and tells the public exactly what they're going to do with the money. So, I want to ask y'all, is that really something that we can put a number on? World hunger?
I don't know if we could put a number on world hunger, but 6 billion definitely doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's a good start.
We gonna start with that one?
I'm hungry right now.
Give me $5, I'll figure something out.
Good with that.
But yeah, my whole thing is it's a good start. Elon Musk. I mean, it's a great way to make headlines, but let's see what the follow through is. You know what I'm saying?
If you talk a good game, but
If it really comes up to it, I mean, it's only 2% of his net worth.
Yeah.
Right? That's easy money for him.
it's light work.
$6 billion. What's his net worth? I want to look here.
I think it's like 300 billion or some shit like that.
600
Something crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
$292 billion he's
Boy,
worth.
that's a lot of.
So
Definitely holding him hostage. Definitely kidnapping him.
$6 billion is nothing. So my man could end world hunger twice, 3 times if he wanted to.
Yeah.
According to the UN. I really want to see what he does with that bread.
Yo, just put me down with the team who's implementing the plan. That's what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? We got 6 billion coming through. Yo, I could definitely put some ideas to the drawing pad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shave a little bit, shave
Some
a little
of that
bit
money
off.
getting lost.
Hey,
They gotta
6
cross
billion.
my fingers. I'll make sure that something getting lost.
Definitely. Next in the headlines, I'm really tired of, and I kind of feel bad for this brother. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith is in the headlines again.
What's going on now, Intake?
seems like on a recent interview, Jada Pinkett Smith is now commenting on her sex life with Will Smith, saying that they started this at a very young age, 22 years old, and it's the accountability part that really hits, because you think your partner, you expect your partner to know what you need when it comes sexually. So I want to comment on that.
Talk to me. What's your thoughts, bro? Because I got my thoughts on the situation.
Do you really think it's necessary to air out your laundry to the public this many times? Especially about some intimate like that, but just your sex life with your partner. Talk to me, Brick.
Yo, I just think, let's be honest, out of the two of them, Will Smith is the more valid half of the relationship. You know what I'm
seems
saying?
more stable, right?
He's the more valid half. He brings a lot more to the table than Jada does. And every now and then, just to maintain some level of relevancy, Jada just says something really reckless and really crazy. She has a couple entanglements every now and then.
Right.
But I'm sensing a pattern. I'm noticing a pattern. You know what I'm saying? And it's whack because, Will Smith was Superman for a couple of decades, right? I would say 90s to early 2000s. He was that dude.
He was the man.
And now you got Will Smith looking like a sucker, Jada. Cut it out. 20 million a movie. Cut it out, yo.
22 million.
22 million.
Right.
Last thing you did was what? Poetic Justice? What was the last movie she did that was valid?
Was she in Poetic Justice?
I don't know what she was in.
She wasn't in that. She was in Set It Off.
Set It Off. That's what it was. Set It Off. Not Poetic Justice.
There we go.
But
Set It Off.
whatever the hell that was.
She was in other movies.
It wasn't Independence Day though.
Nah.
She wasn't.
Right.
She
Nah,
wasn't. She wasn't Independence Day. You know what I'm saying? So cut it out. You got my man Will looking like a sucker, and he's a superhero.
Right.
I'm mad. I'm bad, yo. Let me take a sip of this amazing drink Kim made.
Now he said, "Get angry."
I also want to talk about Future. There was a tweet that went out.
Shout out to Ooh La La in the building.
That said Will Smith should hang out with Future.
She was in the Matrix. When somebody on my live is like, "Oh,
Yeah, she was in the Matrix.
She was in the
She was in the
She was in
Matrix.
one of the
Okay.
Matrix.
She had a small part,
yeah,
though.
Yeah, she was in the second and third
I
Matrix.
didn't see
She had a
that.
small
Yeah.
part.
But that wasn't,
That wasn't her main
Don't compare
role.
her role to what he did with Independence
But the
Day.
only reason she got that role
Okay,
is
fine,
because of
that's
Will.
true.
Of course.
Because Will passed up being, he was supposed to be
He was
Neo.
supposed to be Neo.
And
Will was supposed to be
he
with
was
Neo?
supposed
Will
to be
Smith was
Neo.
supposed to be Neo.
And
It wasn't
then-
supposed to be Keanu Reeves.
Right, and then he pulled out, and then he got her in there.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
the only reason she got that part.
Yeah, that's mad, Brett. He passed up.
Oh yeah.
He didn't need it though.
Yeah, he didn't need it. He's
He
Will
didn't like
Smith,
that
for
role.
God's sakes.
Yeah, he didn't see.
And he did Men in Black on part 2.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Part 3. And
He got good
Take
money.
off.
He got good money. But yeah, Jada, cut it out, bro. Cut it out. You wildin'.
So I want to talk about Future. There was a tweet that went out that said Will should hang out with Future. He then replied, said, "I'd rather hang out with Jada." It wasn't even 24 hours after he put the tweet out that he released some sweaters and some merch that says, "I'd rather hang with Jada." So I want to be on his marketing team because
they on it. They're on it.
they just saw an opportunity to make a couple million real quick. Boom, 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 boom.
crazy.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah, let's try the topics, y'all. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to Nymrod.
Yes, sir.
And we're back. Bartender Talks. Just needed a refill real quick. Thank you, Kim.
yes,
welcome.
I drink to that.
It's only right. Yes, sir.
Did we put a name to this drink? Because
Yeah, I mean,
Shit.
it's a margarita, but I just put a twist on it, so I put some agave fruit.
agave. Oh, so agave
Little
margarita.
sweet, yeah,
I
agave
call it the
margarita.
shit.
There you
Agave
go.
margarita.
So we need. Okay. I like that. Refill on the agave margaritas.
Yes, sir.
We got Nymrod in the building.
Yo.
We want to talk to you real quick.
Yo,
Ask
yo.
you a couple questions.
So,
I've been reading your bio. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about how you came up, how you started in the game.
I ran into Max B when I was incarcerated. I did a little time in jail, and Max was there, and then he was doing music in there. So then he just put 1 and 2 together,
Right.
and clicked, and then he worked with me. You know what I mean? He took me under his wing, and I remember we was like in a booth just beating in the phone booths that they have in there. You know what I'm saying? And from there it was just a walk in the park.
So hold up, y'all were making music in the phone booth?
Yeah,
Like,
and like I don't know if y'all been in jail, but upstate, like they got a little booth, a little phone thing where you go and you gonna make your calls.
Yeah.
So we'll just get in the booth and start banging on the walls. The acoustic in that motherfucker is amazing. You understand?
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right.
So we got in there and we just started banging, making beats and stuff like that, and just writing. I never knew how to write. Everything was off my mind. You understand what I'm saying? Even when writing is difficult for me because I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
So putting the words on paper was just weird. So I just, elevated my brain to start remembering things, you know what I mean? When I say it, I'll say it over and over again. And he taught me how to do a lot of that, you know what I mean? So a big shout out to him.
It's funny you say that. A lot of successful entrepreneurs are dyslexic.
Right.
Like if you watch Shark Tank, like 4 out of like the 6 sharks are dyslexic.
I didn't know that.
People don't know that. Like
that's crazy.
Damon John, dyslexic. And there's like 3 others who are on the panel who are dyslexic.
Okay, I
very
think
successful.
The lady with the short hair. I
Yes,
remember.
she's dyslexic also. Yeah,
she was in like some other episode or something. It wasn't Shark Tanks, but she was talking about it, like her come up. She did say something about that. So I believe that.
So it's like a weird skill in a weird way. Like it's, to some people it's a handicap, but to entrepreneurs it helps propel them a lot further than the average worker, 9 to 5 or basic hustler. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It heightens other senses. I would say, like a blind person, their ears are heightened more. So it heightened other senses in my mind to be able to write better and to understand music a little bit better as well.
Yeah. So let's talk about how you decided to transition from somebody who just does rap to being a professional rapper and taking it seriously. How did that transition come about?
The love I had for it. And when I did my first show, I actually I did my first show and it was the Underground Music Awards.
Okay.
And that was the first time Stack Bundles was there.
Yeah.
Zab was there. And I got up there and
This was downtown Manhattan?
Yeah.
I remember that. I've been in the game a minute too.
Yeah. And it was the first time me rocking out and I got on stage and, heart through my chest and they just threw me out there. You know what I mean? I was like, all right. And the crowd was so perceptive of my music and was like bobbing their head to it and singing along with the hook.
Yeah.
And that was my first show ever.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm really nice. So after that, it was just like, I'm gonna just take that shit seriously. You know what
What's the hardest part about being a rapper?
Dealing with people.
What do you mean?
As being an artist, you have to deal with other people.
Yeah.
You understand me? And
Do you mean in business or you mean as far as like
business.
in business?
Business. And, and even not in business, just meeting people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people know disrespect is just weird. So it's just hard to
Fans?
Yeah. Other people in the industry,
Right.
Okay.
other artists, you know what I mean? And, it's not a clicking always.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? That's the headache of it. The people. Making the music is the enjoyment of it.
Right.
I love the enjoyment of the music, but when you got to mix the people in there, certain people or people, it makes it
Politics,
I remember we had a guest here a while ago. I forgot his name. The gentleman that you grew up with, and he said, as an artist, you kind of like always have to be likable, but sometimes you don't want to be likable.
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about how that feel or how you balance that?
I just be me from here on out. You know what I mean?
Copy.
I've learned not to put on that facade. You understand? Just to please anybody. It's just me.
Do you find that works out better for you?
It does. I mean, no, it does to me. It works out better for me because I can go to sleep better at night.
Right.
When I put on that facade for people, I just feel phony and fake.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it wasn't me at the end of the day, and I just was whack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it makes me feel better. You know what I mean? If you don't love me for me, I don't love me.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. You know?
Have you always been confident like that in yourself to just say, I'm just going to be me, and if you like me, you do. If you don't, you don't? Or did that come like with time or how long you've been in the business? Or did you always feel that way?
I've felt that way, but when I got in the business, I felt I needed to be different to make it. But then after I just got tired of it. So, in time it changed.
Okay.
So.
What would you say is the difference between Nymrod and most of these rappers you hear on the radio nowadays?
I stuck to my music.
Yeah.
And what I say by that is I'm from New York. So I feel that New York hip hop has lost its culture.
Right.
Has lost its soul. and I feel like I can't tell the difference between a down south artist and a New York artist.
Right.
You know, shout out to Pop Smoke, God rest his soul, but I ain't even know he was from Canarsie. I thought he was from down south.
Right,
you understand
right.
what I'm saying? And that's bad when you can't tell when an artist is from. Now, back in the days when you hear T.I. or you hear Bone Crusher, I knew where they was from. When I hear Outkast, I knew where they was from.
Yeah.
And when I hear Snoop, I knew where they was from. You know what I mean? But when you heard Jay-Z or Biggie, you knew where they was from.
Right.
Nowadays you just don't know. And I feel like, that's the problem. You know what I mean?
Do you think this new generation of rappers from New York are trying to be like people who are outside of New York, or the game just has changed or evolved where just the approach to rap is completely different? What are your thoughts on that?
I think they trying to be like down south artists.
Trying to be like
yeah,
them.
yeah. We don't talk like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like we speak like that.
Yeah.
So I never was raised. I mean, times do change though. You know what I mean? I love change, but I just feel like it changed to the point that you're trying to be something you're not.
Right,
You understand
right.
what I'm saying? So that's what's the weirdo stuff.
511 was up in here, and she has said that in her music, she was trying to bring that real New York. She said that hip hop started in the Bronx, so she was trying to bring that real Bronx sound back in her music.
Right.
Do you feel like that's what you're trying to do with your stuff?
Yeah, I always can maintain to be me. And I'm a New York dude, so I don't know how to be now. Like I said, Cooper right down the block, born and raised.
Yeah, literally, right?
Yeah, shout out to my brother Joel Ortiz. Like, it's what it is. You know what I mean? Real hip hop music. I love it, man.
What are your thoughts on guys like Jay-Z entering like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? How does that make you feel as a Brooklyn artist, a Brooklyn rapper, and seeing the type of success he's had?
We made it. Man.
We made it.
We did it big. But it makes me feel good. You know, I'm that kind of dude where when I see somebody else make it, I'm so happy.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, what I got to do to be there? You know what I mean? There's no hate for me, none of that. So I love it, man.
Yeah.
Because I mean that I pray to be right behind you.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
What do you think is you have to do to take your success to the next level?
Stay focused, man, and be consistent.
Yeah.
No days off, man. You can't take one day off.
Right.
You can't take one time. You can't let nobody shake up what you're doing. Nothing like that. You're gonna have a lot of no's. You may have a couple of yeses.
Right.
You gotta just push through.
Are there any artists that's in the game right now that you look at and you're like, he don't deserve that type of success or that type of notoriety? Like,
You're gonna get him in trouble.
listen, I always ask, is anything off limits? But we want to know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, all the littles and
all the littles. Yes, we're talking honestly right now.
All the littles, besides Wayne. You know what I mean? Wayne is the first little that you know what I mean. With all the littles. Little this, a
You
little
think
that.
He gave birth to a whole generation of littles?
He gave birth to
everybody
little something.
Let's talk about some of the let's talk about some of the stuff that you're working on right now.
Right.
What do you have going on?
I got my new album coming, Educated Thug Music.
Part 2?
The Year of the Narcissist Volume 1, so I'm excited about that.
Okay. I know you're dropping something in 2022 also,
right?
Part
2. I'm already working on that, so that's amazing.
Nice.
Got some dope features, so I'm excited about that.
What's your approach to like recording music, and how do you get into the mind frame of putting out a whole album? Like, what's that like?
I listen to beats first.
Okay.
I got to vibe with the beats. I get in the studio and I just listen. I have my own studio in Jersey, so I get in there, I listen, and then that's how I write. And I put everything on my phone, like I say it in my phone, then I play it back. And I memorize it like that. So that's how I work.
Do you have any particular producers you like working with, or how do you go about finding the beats that you do?
Vinny Idol, shout out to Vinny Idol, shout out to New Older Kid, shout out to 3Q Beats in Africa. He's one of my producers. Those are the main producers I use. I don't use nobody else really.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And I'm surprised that I'm not surprised that you mentioned you got a producer out in Africa, because that African pop sound is like taking over on a global scale right now. Yeah, definitely. How were you introduced to him as a producer? I
met 3Q Beats in 2014. He had actually inboxed me. He was like, "Can I send you some?" I was like, "Please." I wanted to hear some, and he sent me some beats, and I'm like, okay. And I just let him know what kind of sound I want, and he really he did it on Fruity Loops.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he did it all on Fruity Loops, and I'm like, yo, damn, bro. And it's just, and I've been working with him ever since.
You know what? It's funny you say that. I think Soulja Boy's first breakthrough hit the Superman song.
He said Superman joint?
Yeah, he did it on Fruity Loops also. So and not for nothing, that's free software, right? That's
it's free.
It's a free production software.
Now it's not. You gotta buy them by the program.
They're like, we're on now.
I made too much money off our asses now. Gotta pay what you owe. The stocks is high.
A lot of hits were made off for the free program.
Yeah. Fruity Loops gave a lot of people their foot in the door, for lack of a better word.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. It's a crazy time.
And I read in your bio that you're not just a musician, but you're also an entrepreneur. What are some of the other business ventures that you're involved in?
I own my own label, Federal District Empire. I got a real estate company with my mom.
Okay.
We run that, JES Consultants. I own my own stock company.
Wow.
I just opened a construction company. We're doing our first house now, and I'm working on my second one next week.
Wow.
So, those are the couple of things I am, and I'm about to open a dry cleaning business.
How do you manage?
I know, I was just about to say,
Yeah.
my God, are you I'm getting tired just listening to all this. That's a lot. How are you maintaining all of that at once?
I just, I got people that work for me, and, I just oversee it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but even overseeing, isn't that stressful?
It is
making
very
sure
stressful.
that everything's in order, because you can't always trust people to run your business for you.
I don't sleep.
I didn't think so.
I never sleep.
Yeah.
I never sleep. You know what I'm saying? I like money and stuff like that.
So how many hours is a night for?
2
2 hours?
2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours.
Hustlers don't sleep. They just power nap.
I ain't seen the back of my eyelids since 2017.
Wow, superhero over here.
I ain't seen it. I really don't sleep though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a full-time dad. You know what I'm saying? I got all my kids, so I'm a full-time dad. So I get no rest. I have to make sure they help for school, everything like that. So I'm a full-time dad.
How old are your kids?
My oldest is 17. My son is 15.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Jack, so on top of the music career, the other businesses, you gotta be on top of your kids too.
Right.
What kind of values do you instill within them?
Will Smith said it the best. How much money did you make today?
Are you a strict father?
Very strict. Very strict.
They can't
Real
get
talk.
out. They're not leaving the house.
They're in private school.
Unless they're going to work.
They're in private
okay.
school. Yeah, I'm very strict. Very, very strict.
So what are your thoughts on the traditional college route, getting a 9-to-5, et cetera, in relation to your kids? Because you did mention, the statement by Will Smith, how much money did you make today? Would you be just as proud of your child if they said, listen, I'm not trying to do college, et cetera. I just want to grind and hustle. Or do you want to push them more on the traditional path of going to school, getting their degrees?
College.
They're going to college.
My son is number 1 in basketball right now. He's going to college for basketball.
Oh, okay.
And my daughter, she's going to college too.
Nice. So you're pro education. You're really about that.
Yeah, because I didn't get that chance to do it, and the reason why, because I did ignorant stuff to get myself caught up.
Yeah.
And I went away. I would have probably still been playing ball right now if I didn't get myself caught up. So I'm making sure that don't happen for them.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what's the next step in your business as far as your image and Nymrod? Where's the next level that you're taking it?
Suit and tie.
Suit and tie,
Suit
straight
and tie
executive
behind the
status.
desk. Yeah. That's what I want to be. Suit and tie behind the desk.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. But right now I'm still just doing the groundwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I want to be suit and tie.
I know Max B influenced you. Who are some other rappers that that we may know that influenced you? To help, with
Jay,
your
of
career?
course. Big, of course. Red Cafe, of course. The first 50. When 50 first came out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's evolved. I can't say he flopped. You know what I'm saying? He evolved into this big time movie producer or show producer. Let me
nice.
Let me put it this way. Every
nice.
Sunday I watch whatever.
That's a fact.
50 puts out.
That's a fact.
I officially call it 50 Sunday. I wake up, if it's Kanan, if it's BMF, whatever he puts out, I'm watching on Sunday.
It's 50 Sunday.
Yeah, it's 50 Sunday. I respect it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of him, man. He did it.
Yeah, he definitely did it.
He did it. So, yeah, definitely. 50, the first 50, No. I mean, you being nice. 50 had some albums that I was like, yo, come on, man. If you don't stop it.
Well, yeah.
But the first 50 album, official one.
Official classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a classic,
That's a
definitely.
classic, yeah. So,
But then before that, he put out a lot of mixtapes too. So from the progression of a mixtape artist to his first album, he gave us a lot of quality work.
he gave him crazy music.
Yeah,
I tip the hat to the brother. He's amazing. But he elevated.
And I think there's something about 50 Cent that's very authentic. Like he took gangster and said, I'm not backing down from this. Some people become successful and they kind of shy away from the gangster image. Like he just kept with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. The second album was.
Which one? Was that Curtis or the Massacre?
The Massacre.
Shop. You can't have Candy Shop.
That wasn't 50's fault. That was Olivia's fault, bro. That was Olivia's fault.
No, that was his fault.
I'm kidding.
He was all over.
He was trying to figure out how to get Olivia, into the G Unit, equation, but it didn't work. He
needed to get the ladies. Yeah,
that was just bad. That was very bad.
But shout out to 50 Cent.
Shout out to the brother. Amazing entrepreneur.
One thing we always do, we ask the MCs who come to this podcast to give us a little freestyle. Are you up for it?
Of course.
We want to hear some bars.
We want to hear some bars.
Like.
So my man DJ Andre Nicholas, he about to pull up a beat for you, and we get this freestyle going. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
Listen, check it. Gucci loafers, tucks in a bow tie. Chill, kick it with the bigger niggas that smoke tie. I give you the trees, the quarters is mine. Don't pretend that your life is more important than mine. I'm in the truck with the crash bar, the coupe do 2 in the quarter, when been in the corner like NASCAR. NY was the main flavor, Hudson money was good in 9-6, still spinning the same paper. Bitches was loving me, was only 18 at the bar, ordering martinis and bubblies. They like, Rod, how can I repay you? You wouldn't even try to take the rubber off of my anal. Bullets from the rubber grip off in your navel, leave a nigga orphan in coffins or orphan in stables. Listen, it's often we flossing, the flossing is able. Mix your meat with your sauce or put your blood on the table. Rod, real raspy. I was the kid that was up in the Max B, chilling with gangsters, killers, with long-term rap sheets, quick to leave blood in your mouth like a maxi. Bitch, get sassy so I can pump the gauge, leave the blood in the acne sliding down your ass cheek. Leave your ass relaxed in the taxi. Shoot mad shots, the cops never catch me. You kinda hot, but niggas ain't heard you. I'm bound to put slugs through your grandmom's girdle. Ice more cold than in the Canada, man. Toss you and your moms off the Grand Canyon. Look at that damn chain. Went out to San Fran, came back with half of the shopping mall in my hand, nigga. Shit, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, I got more.
Listen. Don't stop. Go ahead.
Listen.
Keep going, King. Keep going.
Show. Listen. Check it. I'm the cat I've been waiting to see, waiting to hear, waiting to touch, waiting to rush, waiting to bust, waiting to say y'all better. That ain't the damn truth. We all got guns. Even my fam shoot. Even my man shoot. X Max B, my moms did a 2 to 4, that's living damn proof. And them niggas with them 00 numbers talking about you had hummers. I know what you did last summer. Raw gun toucher, shots hit the side door, scream in the muffler. Mother fizz knucker, cum ruster. Your broad is a cum luster. She's not worthy of a nut cluster. Show up to your wake in some chuckers. Skelly boom boom in the front row with your grandmoms reading the Hustler. Still at the ruckus, still sport ice with the tank top. Still got the Bruce Lee structure. My gun got heavy ever since I added the scope with the imp beam bezzy. Designated driver Holly Berry. Bulletproof Chevy, Vince with the E12s in the car steady. And whoever said Rod ain't ready, get your commissary sheets together and let's get messy. Shoot through your closet, team eating great big pastas, Prego sauces, kibasas, bitch. I beat your face with a lock and a socker. Stash on your goods, then I'm popping your locker. Smoking the 50 a chocker. If my album go copper, then I'm going back to the blocker, bitch. It's New York, baby.
ooh, how the hell does your brain think that quick? I'm like, what?
Funk Flex, you ain't got this.
You ain't got that flex.
You ain't got this, Flex.
Hit my PR up, you flex. If you need
Yo,
that.
fire.
You understand me? Hit up.
Live on Bartender Talk.
That was crazy. I'm like,
Nymrod,
the mind.
bow.
Like,
It's that dyslexic shit. Y'all gotta get that.
I love it.
That was one of the realest we've had up
That's
here.
yo.
Yeah.
That was the longest anybody ever went. I was just like, keep going, going.
Arguably the best freestyle
Nah,
we
yeah,
had.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you
I
very
was.
much.
And I see what you're talking about. I really feel like the NY flow. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Even though it's a modern beat,
Yeah.
like you still put New York on the map. I like that.
Yeah. It's where we from, baby.
Yeah, of course.
Why do anything else?
But you want to know something? I'm gonna be completely honest. I hear a little Scarface in your flow.
Really?
Yeah,
That's the first time I ever heard.
Yeah, I
somebody
hear a
tell me.
little bit of
Appreciate that.
Scarface. And
I like that. I love
been on-
Scarface.
I've been on my Scarface tip all weekend because Halloween fell on the
Scar-
weekend. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I see a little
Yeah, I like that.
Scarface
Yeah,
influence,
little
but
Scar-
but
I
that's
like that.
definitely a compliment. You know what I'm
Thank you
saying?
very much. I know. I
Yes,
love
sir.
Scarface. Man. He paid the way for a lot of people.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure did, yeah.
No, you did. I like that. Yo, why don't you tell the people where they can find you at?
I'm Googleable. I tell people, Google me, man. I'm Googleable. That's my word. Don't try to steal it. I'm Googleable.
It's trademark, yo.
NYMROD. NYMROD. Everything gonna pop up. You can have fun, see my videos, listen to my music, look at my pictures, because I'm handsome.
Yes, sir. and how did you come up with the name Nymrod? Like, what,
My brother gave that to me. He was God body. He gave that to me. I had
Copy.
that name since I was like 5 years old. Man.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Shout out to your brother.
Yeah, shout out to AZ, man. God rest your soul, B.
Definitely. You gonna stick around? We got the question of the day coming through.
I'm here, baby.
Let's do it.
I'm here, baby.
And we're back. Shout out to our DJs in the background.
Yes, sir.
We actually got two today. We're blessed. Shout out to DJ Andre Nicolai. Shout out to DJ Kenny Bakes, holding it down, setting the vibe, setting the tone behind the scenes. Yo, we got Nymrod in the building.
Yo.
That fire freestyle. I still can't get over that fire freestyle.
Right? We don't.
Wow.
Hey, we do
That was
it.
great.
We don't even got to remind the people. Yo, I want to get into the question of the day.
Okay.
We ready. All right, so fellas, I'm gonna ask this question, but I'm gonna ask the ladies to talk on it first. So Miss Kim K, you get the honor of responding first. So the question of the day is, if you met your soulmate and they were perfect on every level, however, they said they wanted you to be part of a polygamous relationship, meaning you would have their full and undivided attention 2 days out of the week, but they got to cater to their other partners. Would you be accepting of that situation? What are your thoughts?
You get a whole 2 days.
You get 2 days, all bills paid. Let's say 3 to 5 racks monthly just for your own personal expenses. Your soulmate, he fills every void you have, but he wants you to be part of his polygamous situation. What are your thoughts, Kim? Are you taking it or not?
Man, you making this hard.
This one's good. This one's good.
I feel like pleading the fifth, turning it over to this guy over here. Help me out.
Yo, Nymrod, she's passing the baton, King.
Brick had a whole 2 weeks to think about this one.
I'm gonna answer.
I was on the beach,
damn it.
like,
I'm
wait
gonna
till I drop
answer.
it.
So wait, I mean, like, I don't know, like soulmate. What do you mean? Like he's just amazing. Like everything's perfect. Everything.
Fills
Everything.
every void.
Everything.
And he's paying all the bills.
And he's paying
He's
all
the
the bills.
one. He's the
how
one.
many wives are we talking?
Well, you got 2 days, so you might figure each of them got 2 days. So he has
Oh, I
two
only have
additional.
2 days?
You got 2 days, like your
You
Tuesday
get
and
a whole 2
Wednesday.
days.
Oh
You
no,
get a-
hell no.
What?
No.
How many days would
First
you
of
need?
all, in a relationship, I'm gonna be selfish and greedy, and 2 days is definitely not enough.
But this
Okay.
is a
For that-
polygamous situation. You understand? He
Oh,
got to
two-
give time to others
So
too.
break. Give her extra day.
Am I the? am I the
She
first?
gets 3. She
So
gets
you get
3.
three.
Wait,
You
so the-
get the weekend days.
So the
Okay.
wives go in order, like of importance, or
You
are
get
they,
Friday,
like, all
Saturday,
shit?
Sunday.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's the
That
shit.
means
I
you
can do
top
that.
tier. You.
I'm not even sure any of my exes gave me all that. Oh, no,
Okay.
just kidding. Wow, that's a difficult one.
Okay.
I'm not into sharing, but this is hard to pass up.
Listen, soulmate status. He's paying all the bills.
I'm still not into sharing.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
Not at all. You wouldn't be willing.
And we
like,
throwing Erica Mena.
Yeah, like if we throw in Erica Man, I might consider
and
it.
we're throwing in Erica Mena. Why?
okay.
Sorry, Safari. We're gonna borrow your girl for a little bit.
Right?
Forever.
You know what? It's just like this. So I feel like the people that do that probably have one of the best relationships. Just because sometimes you want your man to go away. Like, find something to do.
Right.
You send him to another woman, you don't really have to deal with any problems because he's just so busy. He got you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, another one Monday and Tuesday. Like, he's busy.
Yes.
So
Well, everything's
this has,
out. Everything's out in the open, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
and like you're not like it has perks, but I don't know. Like I'm just so not into sharing. Like I'm just gonna be jealous and angry all the time.
All the
Why?
time.
But sometimes you need him away from you, don't you?
No, that part I agree with, but like then he's coming back and you're like, you're with the others.
You were up
Tainted.
with somebody else.
Yeah,
How does that make a woman feel when you find out like your man was with another woman?
yeah, like that's just like not acceptable at all. I just don't even want to think about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so but what about side chicks? How do they feel knowing that he has another chick and you know she's the side piece?
I mean, I've never been a side chick, but I guess they got to be well taken care of in order to deal with that shit. Because they
Bills
must.
are paid.
Because there has to be like some incentive for them. It can't just be like, oh, he gives me great sex. Because I'm sure she could find that anywhere.
Right.
Like, so it has to be something. And I also think girls that are like side chicks or I don't know, they love that toxic, like they feel like they can win him. So
Yeah.
this is like the mission in life, you know, like I'm gonna get him. He's gonna be mine eventually.
Right.
I'm a side chick now, but not forever.
I think the mission is the entire draw of being a side chick. Like,
Yeah,
can I really
totally.
take him away from my main
yes.
chick? You know what I'm saying?
I think there's an element of like excitement to that, you know.
And then they
It draws
throw him
people
away.
in.
Yeah, they throw him away right after, right? Like
that's
Is
they-
why-
that what happens? I don't know. Like I said, I never.
But
been a
that's why
side
you
chick,
can't
but-
treat your side chick good because, like, when she gets you, you lose her. You know what I'm saying? Am I the only one that feels
So
this way?
I've heard from guys that have side chicks or had side chicks that once
Did you see her face when she said that?
Remember, this was in my previous life. You know what I'm saying?
once they meet the side chicks win sometimes. And the guys that I know that their side chick became the main girl and like he got rid of the other one. Yeah, those side chicks become like all the other women eventually. They're not as like, you know, attentive and everything that they were doing when they were side chicks, they're like on strike now.
It goes away.
Yes.
It goes away.
That's so
It goes
whack,
away.
yo.
Yeah, this is what I hear.
Fellas, what do y'all think about?
This is what I hear. But at the bar.
That's what was told to me.
This was told
That's
to
what
me.
was told.
I'm not a side chick.
I had heard that.
I heard.
When I heard that.
I hear a lot at the bar, you know, I hear a lot.
Fellas, what do y'all think about women who are, you know, interested or even accepting of the idea of an open relationship or, you know, a polygamous relationship? Nymrod, we're gonna ask you because I know as a rapper, as an artist and entertainer, women throw it at you all the time. I could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm right. I don't know. I'm on the outside looking in. But what are your thoughts on women who are interested or even entertaining the idea of a polygamous relationship?
I don't know. It's two parts to that. If you want me to answer it from the player's point of view, it's a cool thing. And
Yes,
players
yes.
that's
Talk about the
dope.
player's point of
Yeah,
view.
the player's point of view is like, yo, I'm set for life. I got a girl that's here, I got a girl that's there, and I got a girl that's there. You know, that's a person with a healthy appetite.
Yeah.
But from a grown man point of view, is like, nah, she weird. I just want one woman. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with, because no disrespect to any woman, but imagine having 3 of them or 4 of them,
It's hard.
and they headaches
Yes.
sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I said hard to be respectful, but yeah,
Yes.
headaches is more like
Nah, you seem very
Easy
passionate
guy.
about that one.
I meant that shit. I meant that shit. So it's not good to have, you got 4 headaches,
Yeah.
you're going to have a heart attack. So
We're
just
not
have
all
one.
a headache, you know.
They get their days.
That's
And
facts.
so women get their days like me, like anybody get their days. They're human.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
So
I
imagine
agree.
if 4 people got their days.
Oh my God.
Okay, you can't
There's
function.
only 7 days
Well,
out of the
that's
week.
why you're leaving the other one to go to the, you know, like when this one's not having her days, you go to one that
But
doesn't
what if
have.
all of them
They all
have
lined
their
up.
days?
Right, they all lined up. It's a bad week.
It's a bad week.
And you
That
know how
moon-
women's like, get in sync. So
It's that moon.
there you go. So,
moon change up.
so they're gonna get in sync, and then you're gonna be in trouble.
And not for nothing.
That's when you go on vacation.
When you're
by
dealing with
yourself.
multiple
By
women,
yourself.
there's always one woman that's more the main woman than the other females. Right? And let's say when you're getting involved sexually with multiple women, the main woman always brings jealousy to the table. So as much of a player as you may think guys may be, it's a very tough situation to be when you're sleeping with multiple women. And even if they know about each other, because the main chick is always going to feel some type of way. And eventually, like, you're going to start second guessing the whole situation.
Well, someone is.
Someone is.
Someone
for sure.
is. Someone is.
No one is gonna be that secure. Like, I'm so sorry.
No, in
Sure.
reality, it doesn't really work
then
that way.
Because energy.
Yeah, it goes back to the question that Kim was saying before. Like, what if, right, we brought in a woman to the relationship, right? We think it's all cool. But then what if the woman brings a man into the relationship?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going to feel the same way.
What do you mean by bring the man into the race?
Like, you're allowed to have your women on the side, right? So your lady should be allowed to have her men on the side too.
Entanglements.
You mean on the side, but not in the bedroom, like together?
No, not with you. Because
Okay.
are you with those other women and her? No, you got days.
Well,
So when
Now
you're,
we try to combine them.
yeah, we try to combine.
but that's not.
Come to house A today. Everybody come to house A.
But wait, we weren't talking about like where a bunch of women are living in a home with one husband and X amount of wives. Where we were talking about a man that wants to have multiple women that
Different
live in
homes.
different homes,
Yeah.
and he designates certain days to these women, right? So if they want to have it in the house, it's a different story. But
Listen, if
we
a
go
man
to that, can the female then have some guys on Wednesday and Thursday while you're busy with your other woman?
You're gonna get me in trouble. I better let Intake answer that. Go ahead, Intake.
if a man can have 4 women in his house that he is fucking at the same time, I commend that man. That's a tough job.
That's a superhero right
That's
there.
a
It doesn't
tough
exist.
job. I've never seen it done before.
But she's saying, like,
But it's-
if
are
you could
the-
have your 4 women in 4 different
Nah,
houses,
right.
can she have her man who's in a different house from you also?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
That's a negative.
No, I don't think so.
But why?
Your Intake got so serious, like,
He
no.
did. He's like, I really don't think
I
so.
don't think so. No,
Why
I don't
not?
think so. What do you mean?
In terms of an open relationship.
like, why
And
not?
trust me, I'm not critiquing you. I'm just trying to figure
Right.
out for Kim, because,
I mean,
that's-
because
No.
you said it was okay, and you're like totally down with the program. So if you were down with having these extra women, because you look pretty happy when he mentioned it, you were like, wouldn't be bad.
Right.
Yeah, I
Right.
commend this man.
Right.
So why is it not?
They don't
okay?
feel the same, right?
But what doesn't feel? So I have this theory that, like, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I feel like for the guy, he's always gonna think about another man like penetrating his woman. Like, oh my god, another
Some guys
man
like
was
that shit. They think that shit
Some
sexy.
guys do like
Is
that.
that-
Yeah.
They'll be turned on by this. But is
For
that
sure.
what would be in your head, or what would you think? Like, what would you be thinking about? What would
Yeah.
bother you about it? What's
I
the
think-
aspect that bothers you?
I think that's exactly. I think you hit the nail on the head.
Is it like I can't
think-
deal with
Well,
another man
he hit
being
the
like
nail on the head. He
That's
hit the
all.
nail.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna think about
yeah, like,
every single time.
and when you're there, you're gonna be like, somebody else was here yesterday, right?
Right. But I think, like, if I was like on that type of time, right? Like, I had a schedule like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really wouldn't even care. You know what I'm saying? Because Thursday through Friday, I'm dealing with the next headache. You know what I'm saying? And there's always baggage that comes with it.
Right.
Always. Like, those men that have like second families, like whole other families,
And there's tons of them out there that have
I can't
a whole-
understand that shit.
Matter of fact,
That takes
I
time and
live that
commitment,
life, like,
dedication.
Not me personally, but like that.
Yo, Brick,
yeah.
You witnessed it?
Brick, would
I
you
witnessed it,
Would you
yeah.
be able to have 2 families? Now, not 2 golden retrievers in each crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, that will be a level of playerism that,
Right.
I could only dream about achieving. I'm still trying to manage one woman,
right.
and I don't know how to have a family yet. I ain't got no kids yet.
I guess it's not fair. It's not fair to like have another relationship, right? And then find out that your first woman is cheating on you.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd rather be open about it. I'd rather be like, listen, we're allowed to deal with other people, but when you're dealing with your other dude, I just don't want to know about it.
Also,
know
you
what I'm
would
saying?
let her, but you don't want to know about it.
I just don't want to know about it.
But you would know what's going on, so is that all right?
Listen, if I'm
Listen,
if I'm not with you on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I think
you know
Jay-Z
what
said
was
it best.
going down
Our
on
time
Tuesday,
together is our
Wednesday.
time together. Our time apart is our time
Really?
apart. I used to live by that before I got married. I'm a
of course, I get
I'm a
it.
different man now.
Of course, I
but when I
understand.
was single in my 20s, early 30s,
You could do that.
our time together is our time together. Our time apart is our time apart. I don't want to know what you do when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't get a Jada and Will Smith situation.
So that thought,
everything.
that thought never crosses your mind,
Like, what is the other guy doing with her?
right?
Back in my days, no.
Why, though?
Because I was a savage when I was with her
yeah, you did.
anyway.
Yeah, you just
You know what I'm
ignored
saying?
that.
I
You
was a
just ignored that.
Are
savage.
you
And then,
still on live?
yeah, I'm still alive. Oh my God. Let me erase this. This is getting deleted.
You gotta go home.
You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I wasn't thinking. And then a lot of times I was in situations where I knew the other my woman had another dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was young and I was reckless in thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to kind of like realize, bro, this is not valid.
Yeah.
This is not valid. Like being open and, you know, you accepting her having other dudes and she accepting me having other females. Like,
There's probably like a selfish aspect that when you're young, though, you're just like, I'm doing me and I'm having fun when I'm with her, so I don't care.
yeah. When you're in your
know?
20s and you're hustling,
Yeah.
you're running all
I can
around.
see
It's
that
like,
for
you know,
a young guy.
Yeah.
It's
for sure.
too much. Like I'm a different soul now too, but it's too much energy being shifted. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because it's like when you with one person, you like you take a bit of that energy with you,
I
and
agree
then
with
you're
that
with the
now.
next person. It's another bit of energy. So it's too much energy being shifted, and it just messes you up.
Yeah, that's a
you're
fact.
not normal in your day pattern because you got all this, they shit, that shit.
And energy matters. Like
matters a
you
lot.
transfer that
Energy is
energy when
huge.
you're
You
with
do,
somebody.
you
You
do.
really
Of course.
do.
Of course.
It's not
And-
like just being with one person, man.
And
It's-
to add to what you were saying, Nymrod, when you get older, like you don't have the energy to share with all these people.
'cause
no
you feel
more.
drained.
Yeah, you're drained.
Yeah,
You're just
drained.
like, listen, I only got this much energy to commit to my relationship. I can't. No.
I don't even like having conversations during the day. So imagine being with multiples, trying to get that energy.
Forget it.
I just stay to myself.
Forget it.
So,
Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
So I
Say
think the
myself.
answer to the question is that you can't play both teams, right? You got to either take it serious or
Yeah.
if you're 20, you can.
Yes. Well, you see, it's an age thing. Yeah. Well said.
When you're
yeah.
19 and 20, you can.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna be the player, be the player. If you're gonna take it serious, you gotta take it serious. You can't play.
Listen, even Iceberg Slim settled down and had a wife and a
fact.
family.
Yeah.
Even Iceberg Slim, the most notorious pimp ever.
right.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, that is the question of the day. We're gonna come back. I want to listen to some of Nymrod's songs.
Yes.
We have a single. Andre Nicolas is gonna put that on.
Yes.
We're gonna take a quick break, a refill, and come back.
That's what's up.
And we're back. That was the question of the day. We got Nymrod in the building. Yo, Nymrod, I want to listen to a couple tracks of yours. If you want to introduce the first track,
What we got first? Let's do Mr. Nobody.
let's do that.
Let's do Mr. Nobody. I like Mr. Nobody.
DJ Andre Nicolas.
I'm Mr. Nobody.
I'm Mr. Nobody. Yeah. I'm Mr. Nobody. I'm Mr. Nobody. I'm Mr. Nobody. Everybody in my business wanna know what's going on with Rod and how he living. How many kids he got? Is those cars really his? Is he pushing that drop? Is his sneakers really real? Does he really got a deal? Did he sign with PYN? Does he really got a mill? You niggas need to chill. All in your emotions and don't know how to feel. Listen, I'm Mr. Nobody.
I'm just a nobody.
Nice.
I like that.
Thank you.
For real.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I like this show because we get a lot of like dope talent.
Yeah.
And Nymrod, you really like still bring that real New York flavor in your music. Like I feel like I'm listening to an old tape back in the day.
Who you had singing on that?
Mello, he's Teddy Riley's nephew.
Wow.
Mello Dreams. Shout out to Mello Dreams. That's my engineer and all that.
That Biggie sampled. No, but that's
he sung that shit out like that. Yeah, it was dope. So.
Ill. Nymrod in the building. We got another single, do we?
Yeah. What you got? You got Bottom Line and King and I. You got both. Damn.
Oh, yeah, he's ready.
Let's do King and I.
Okay.
Let's do that shit.
King and I.
Nymrod in the building, you heard?
Hell.
Yeah, baby. Y'all know it is your favorite Uncle Chris, my nephew, he back. Y'all wanted this, y'all started this shit, baby, he back. Let's go, Nymrod. Niggas wanna talk shit, till the eagle in their mouth, And then they wanna talk it, and try to work it out. Don't push my buttons, cause niggas gon' clap shit, niggas gon' smash it, niggas gon' smash it, niggas gon' trash it. Don't push my buttons.
Wow. Nymrod in the building.
Yo.
Nice. I like that.
Don't push my buttons.
Don't push my buttons.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's the impact of your music on your kids? How do they review or react to your music?
They love it.
I feel like I have the coolest
Yo,
dad
my
ever.
dad will fuck your dad up.
It's definitely different though. when I take my son to school, it's definitely a different situation.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
It's definitely different.
Super
sure.
dope. I love it.
So let's talk about the album.
Right.
Is it coming out?
Yeah, December 11th.
December 11th.
My mother's birthday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Salute.
Okay. So what can we find on there?
Just good music, truth. Some of my music I changed up a little bit, but just the truth. My truth.
Yeah.
And things that I've dealt with in this last 2 years with different artists and stuff like that. And again, just my truth. It's educated music.
And what album is this? What number album is this?
What number? I think I'm at number 10 now.
Wow.
Number 10. Number 10 right now.
Are we invited to the album release party?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Bartender Talk will be in the building.
Where Kim
Yes.
at? Oh, Kim back there. She gonna put together real stinking nice.
Yes, we'll be in the building, definitely.
Kim, hook that up.
Hook that
Yeah,
up.
hook us up, Kim.
Yeah, we're gonna turn up and turn out. I think I'm gonna do it on that date, Kim. December 11th, we're gonna put something together and have a big party.
Okay.
Everybody come out.
So that's gonna come out on all streaming platforms.
On stream. It's already overseas and it's doing great.
Great.
Oh, that's
great.
amazing.
Like almost platinum status.
Wow, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, don't worry about it. Y'all know about it.
Yes, yes.
It's doing great over there.
Lou Hef was actually talking about that, right? That you actually, it's funny how you get a little bit more traction like outside of America,
Yeah.
and UK and over there.
Nah, definitely. They show me so much love. I got a big fan base in Australia, and I used to go. I don't know if y'all know PMD from EPMD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote his whole album called New Business. I'm all over the album.
Okay.
If you Google it, and then he took me overseas, and when he took me overseas, they loved me, and my fan base grew so big from over there. You know what I mean? So I got a huge fan base overseas.
Yeah.
So this album, I've been working on people's stuff so long. I haven't put nothing out for myself for sale for like 3 years.
Yeah.
So this one, I just wanted to put it over there first because they've been waiting for something, and it's like already platinum.
How does that, how do you feel as a MC when you hear people or you watch people like they're reacting to a rapper's song, but you're the guy behind it in terms of ghostwriting, etc. How does that make you feel? Do you want to say like, nah, that's me, or
Right.
how do you feel?
I worked on a lot of artist songs, but I have a non-disclosures. I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
But a lot of songs that y'all may have heard, yeah, I done them.
And you just sit back watching.
I sit back and watch.
That's me.
Yeah, so a lot of songs that hit the radio station, I wrote them.
That's dope. That's dope.
So.
A lot of cats want to do that, right? A lot of cats, I feel like they want to be behind the scenes. Like I don't want to be in the spotlight. Nymrod, he mentioned before, I don't want to deal with the people,
Right.
sometimes. So
Yeah.
I feel that,
And they still have the ability to have that creativity, like listen and be like, that's mine at the end of the day. Like, yeah, he gave it to someone to perform it, but it's really his baby because he wrote it. So,
and there's also a longevity in approaching the game that way, right?
I'm still getting my BMI checks.
Right.
I mean, and I tell people, like, I don't make crazy money off of music. I make maybe $3,000 a month, maybe if that. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, it's just the fact that a lot of artists don't get nothing, not a penny. You understand? So when that check come in, I love it. You understand what I'm saying? You know, even though it's sneaker money, I love it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I just like to see that, man, because I did something that I'm getting paid off.
Yeah.
You understand? So
For sure.
I don't care if it was $1.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say salute to you. We take my hat off
Thank
to
you.
you.
I
Yeah,
For
appreciate
sure.
that.
Nymrod in the building. We really appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank y'all for having me. I had a great time, man. I got drunk and all that.
yes.
Shout out to Kim with the drinks. You understand me?
Sure. What's the name of the album again?
Educated Thug Music Volume 1, The Year of the Narcissist.
Make sure you check that out. Nymrod, of course, on all streaming platforms, coming out December 11th.
Yes.
Bartender Talks, we're going to be in the building for that.
Yeah,
sir.
Yeah. Oh, we going to turn up that night, man.
For
Got
sure.
some special guests coming out as soon as Kim put it together. Okay.
Kim is on it. Kim is on it.
I know she on it. I know she on it.
Well, yo, my name is DJ Intake. This is Bartender Talks. Even though we didn't feature this drink on our show today, we are sponsored by Thoughts Bourbon, Creole Spirits. Make sure you check that out. Brick, go ahead, toss that up.
Yes, sir. You see a bow, right? All up in the camera. Thoughts Bourbon, the official liquor sponsor of Bartender Talks.
For sure. My name is DJ Intake. You can find me on Instagram, DeeJayintake. Brick, where can they find you?
Instagram, Brick Events, BRIKEVENTS. You heard?
And our mixologist.
You can find me on IG. It's Kimmy K Hair and Makeup. All eyes, no wise.
Oh, why?
All eyes, no wise.
Oh,
so
ooh.
KIMIK Hair and Makeup.
I like
Kimmy
that.
K, yeah.
Once again, Nymrod, thanks for coming by, man.
Thank y'all for having me, man. I had such a good
Yes,
time.
thank you so much for coming.
Where can the people find you at again? One more time.
I'm Googleable, baby. NYMROD. Again, NYMROD. And everything will come up right then and there for you.
Check it out, of course. Bartender Talks on YouTube and Spotify, y'all. Peace.
Yes.